Hello everyone and welcome back to Channel 99 BCTV News. I'm your host Julie Medina.
And I'm Dalton Cowan.
And we're here to bring you your latest news, weather, segments, sports, and more.
Rescuers in Indonesia are racing against the clock to find survivors after a powerful earthquake. The 6.5 magnitude quake struck in Anchoy Province as the people were gathering for morning prayers. Officials say the disaster has killed nearly 100 people, including young children.
In national news, Michigan's Court of Appeals has ordered a recount of presidential votes be stopped in the state. Tuesday's ruling comes 2 days after a federal judge ordered the Michigan recount to begin. Michigan Attorney General Bill Schuette argued the request by Green Party presidential candidate Jill Stein would cost taxpayers millions. Schuette also says Stein can't request a recount because she only received about the 1% of the vote in Michigan. At least 2 Michigan counties started recounting votes before Tuesday's ruling. In a statement, Stein says she will continue fighting for a Michigan recount.
The Surgeon General is sounding the alarm on e-cigarettes. In a new report released Thursday, the nation's top doctors say e-cigarettes are the most commonly used form of tobacco for U.S. teens. E-cigarettes used among high school students increased 900% from 2011 to 2015. The negative effects of nicotine use poses an even bigger threat to developing teen brains. In the report, the Surgeon General called for an immediate legal action, such including e-cigarettes and smoking bans and increasing tax on e-cigarette products.
For local news, just after months of discussion and exploration of the 2017 budget, Council made its first changes to the document. The group cut $58,525 from the District Attorney's Office expenses for next year, eliminating a position that District Attorney Stephanie Salavantes requested, which an opioid epidemic killing more people and contributing to the population in the county correctional facility. The Day's office needed all the funding it could get, said Councilman Robert Schnee.
The Hazleton Area High School Band is having a unique fundraiser this weekend that might actually help you sleep. Here's Bethany Gelati with more.
The Hazleton Area High School will host a mattress fundraiser this Saturday, December 10th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the cafeteria. The mattresses will be up for grabs at up to half off retail prices. Mattresses of all sorts will be available, including orthopedic, pillow top, firm, latex, gel, memory foam, etc. All from brands such as Maloof, Restonic, and Beauty Rest. If interested, spread the word using the hashtag BEDS4 Hazleton HS. Again, that's hashtag BEDS4 HS. Reporting for Channel 99 BCTV, I'm Bethany Gelati.
The Hazleton Area Career Center is having their annual toy drive, where you come down to the Career Center to donate any non-used and non-open toys for children who are to be less fortunate than others. If giving a toy is not possible, we will also be receiving any type of monetary donations.
Also, there is a new way to receive text messages and emails from the school district to keep parents updated on their children's school activities and programs. The district will be using Remind.com as a stopgap measure to communicate with parents and recipients, but will not be able to reply to the messages. Here's how to receive the text messages. Send a text to the number 765-740-4984. Please put in the body of the message. You can opt out of the messages at any time by replying unsubscribe at 83H769.
Stay tuned. When we come back, it's Cinema Spotlight.
Plus weather and sports still to come.
Brad, how many times do I have to tell you? Get off the show. No one likes you. Never mind that. Tom Cruise is headed back to theaters next summer, taking on a classic movie monster. All this and more on this week's Cinema Spotlight with this good-looking guy.
You want to know, don't you? Why they keep coming here?
The Transformers are headed back to Earth, or rather, theaters. The first trailer for Transformers The Last Night is out, featuring narration by Sir Anthony Hopkins, the 5th movie in the Transformers franchise.
Welcome to a new world of gods and monsters.
The first trailer for the reboot of The Mummy starring Tom Cruise is out. The Los Angeles Times reports the film is a reboot of the Mummy franchise and will act as the launch of a cinematic shared universe of Universal's monster movies. The Mummy hits theaters June 9th, 2017. You binge watch Netflix, then take a break. That's what the entertainment company found after analyzing the viewing habits of more than 86 million members. It found that 59% of viewers stopped watching Netflix for 3 days before starting a new series. 61% watched a movie, and they found an interesting pattern. People who binge watched Narcos about drug lord Pablo Escobar were likely to stream Pulp Fiction. After Gilmore Girls, viewers watched the throwbacks like 16 Candles or Dirty Dancing. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 set a record for Marvel. The Hollywood Reporter says the teaser spot for the movie was viewed 81 million times in the first 24 hours it was on the web, making it the biggest teaser debut ever for Marvel Studios. That's it for this week's edition of Cinema Spotlight. Tune in next week for more new releases, movie news, and more. I'm Sam Colon. See you at the movies. Brad, how many times do I have to tell you?
Hello and welcome to 4Gamers Only, a show where I talk about various things about video games. And oh boy, was this a busy weekend for the gaming world. It was the week of the PlayStation Experience. I don't have time to explain what that is, so let's just get into the reveals. First off, we have the Crash Bandicoot remake, and oh god, what did they do to his face? What did they do to you, Crash? In all seriousness, the trailer looks great despite all the fear we had when we heard that the creators of Skylanders were making it. The game seems to be a faithful remake of the original Crash Bandicoot trilogy. Next up, we have the announcement of The Last of Us 2, which has had nothing but positive reception. The game is the return of Joel and Ellie. Ellie's line of, "I'm gonna kill every last one of them," has left the internet wondering, what's going on? Third up the bat, we have Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Marvel vs. Capcom series of fighting games has returned, despite people believing that Disney wouldn't allow it. The Marvel characters are going to have the character designs of their movie counterparts, and the Capcom characters are going to be culled from older, less-known franchises. Up fourth, we have my personal favorite reveal of the conference, Ni no Kuni 2, The Revenant Kingdom. This game is a sequel to an obscure RPG made by Namco a few years ago. If the art style looks familiar to you, there's maybe a reason for that. The characters were designed by Studio Ghibli, the creators of films such as Ponyo and Spirited Away. That's it for this weekend's edition of 4Gamers Only. Tune in next time where I have no idea what I'll be talking about.
Hi, welcome back to Channel 99 News Sports. I'm your host, Ryan Connors.
Hey Ryan, so I'm a little late.
It's all right.
Pretty chilly outside.
Yeah. All right, I'm Jason Rosario. All right, Jason, let's get right into it. I want to start by talking about last night's Thursday night football game where Kansas City pretty much destroyed the Oakland Raiders. And Oakland's been looking very good this year, not so good last night. What does it mean for both teams?
Well, honestly, Kansas City now with the season sweep of the Oakland Raiders, so now they get the top notch in their division. They're both 10-3, but Oakland is now 0-2 against Kansas City, which means Kansas City will get that spot if they tie at the end of the season. And now with top teams, I'm going to have to go with Kansas City now, considering they did beat Oakland.
Right.
And then another is maybe, I want to go with, the Buccaneers in the NFC.
Buccaneers in the NFC, right.
The Seahawks in the NFC. So I'll give you a chance to pick a couple teams.
In the AFC, I'm still sticking with the Patriots. I've been sticking with them all year. They're just looking way too good. And then the NFC, I'd probably go with Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Top team, top record, just looking real good week after week.
All right.
So next I want to talk about the NBA.
All right.
Besides the Golden State being top in the West, the Cavs being top in the East, give me the other good teams, maybe second best teams in the East and the West.
Well, the teams that I honestly think could beat both of those teams, the Cavs and the Warriors,
Right.
I would say the Clippers. Celtics, Bulls, Spurs. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, many of the same teams you said. The West, anyone could honestly win that conference. From 1 to 8 into the playoffs, and same with the East. The East is getting better and better every year. A lot of young talent on a lot of those teams.
And now, really quick, who would you say is the worst team? The Nets or the Sixers?
They're equally bad. Sixers, maybe. It's a toss-up. Your guess is as good as mine. Now let's talk about the NCAA football playoffs. We have Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson, and Washington. Give me your predictions for Alabama, Washington, and Clemson, Ohio State.
All right. Well, honestly, my predictions for the number 1 Alabama against the number 4 Washington. I think Alabama's going to absolutely smoke Washington.
All right.
And for
Ohio State, Clemson.
Ohio State and Clemson, I think that's going to be a really good game. Clemson's going to come up top.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Clemson's going to just edge out Ohio State. This is going to be a really good game. And then Alabama, Washington. I felt like Michigan should have topped Washington again in that 4th spot. They didn't. Washington very good on offense, we're going to see, but I think at the end of the day, Alabama's just way too big for them. So give me your top games to watch and be ready for.
Well, for Sunday night, we have the Cowboys and the Giants, and they're both in contention for the playoffs. So that's going to be a really good game. Now, the Cowboys only have 1 loss, and that's from the New York Giants.
Right. That was the only game they looked beatable, very beatable.
And some bowl games, how about USC and Penn State University? That's going to be the best bowl game that they have.
USC finished their season off very strong.
Yes, they did.
And then LSU versus Louisville, that's another good one.
That's going to be a very good game.
All right, well, that's all the time we have for today. Make sure to tune in next week.
I'm Jason Rosario.
And I'm Ryan Connors.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Random 30 Seconds. Today I'll be giving you some insight on 10 cheap Christmas gift ideas for your family. Starting at number 1 is kitchen utensils. Number 2, a scented candle. Number 3, a keepsake such as a framed family picture. Number 4, a coffee mug. Number 5, accessories such as a hat and gloves. Number 6, some perfume. Number 7, a toolkit. Number 8, an iTunes card. Number 9, a bath set. And number 10, a shaving kit. Well, that's all for today. Hope these gifts ideas were helpful, and I'll see you next week for another Random 30 Seconds.
Hi, I'm Mark Stringer, your weatherman for today. Now let's get right to the Channel 99 forecast. It's currently about 30 degrees and it seems a lot colder than yesterday. Today's high will be 29 with a low of 18. The sun rose today at 7:17 a.m. and will set at 4:35 p.m. The moon will be a waxing moon gibbous. Now here's today's cool weather fact. A small town in South Dakota holds the record for the largest hailstone, which was about 8 inches stone that fell on July 23, 2010. Les Scott found a hailstone in his yard after a really strong storm. He said the dents in the ground were as deep as a coffee can. When he spotted the stone, he put it in a cooler to keep it cold. The National Weather Service verified the size in the record-setting stone and added to the weight. It weighed almost about 2 pounds. Record temps are high of 64 set back in 1966 and a low of 3 degrees set back in 1902. Tomorrow will be 27 and cloudy, possibly hot on Sunday with a high of 29. We got Monday, eyes possible with a high of 38. Tuesday, partly cloudy with a high of 34. Snow possible on Wednesday, a high 29. We got Thursday, snow is possible. And that's your 7-day forecast. See you all next time.
NASCAR driver Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. Yeah, but I don't know where to start. That's why we're here. We're free, handsome. I think we're breathtaking. And here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Well, that's all for today. Thank you guys for tuning into your local student-produced news station. I'm Julie Medina.
I'm Dalton Callan, and thank you for watching Channel 99 BCTV News. But before we go, we want to send a special shout out to Mr. Yerg for making the baconest burger ever. See you all next time.